this is a no-brainer Haslab. They got to give me the Ecto one. But, I'm not that big of a Ghostbusters fan.
All right. Welcome back, everybody, to Collecting Brothers. John, this is Josh. We're breaking down the new Haslab that was just recently announced by Hasbro over at New York Comic Con. Let's take a look. And Josh, I think you called this one.
Dude, I called it. No brainer, because even though the plasma series is dead, basically, kind of, because they don't, it's not like a property that comes out with a lot of material like Marvel or Star Wars, right? So it's like,
right, yeah.
It's not dead because of the lack of fans. It's probably dead just for the lack of material,
The content, yeah.
Yeah, and so it's like, but the one Haslab we needed, I was like, for the plasma series, there's only one we needed, and we're getting it.
You already got your proton pack, right? Now you just need your.
Well, that's different. I feel like there has to be a separation between like those like role play cosplay items to like this, right? Because two different people are buying those things, right? Unless you're an Ecto one drinker like on the daily, then you buy both, right?
Ecto cooler.
Yeah, Ecto cooler. Sorry.
Shout out my boy Oz. Oz is drinking Ecto cooler every
Unless
day.
you're like a super Ghostbuster fan, right? You'll get both, but like this is finally for the 6-inch collectors.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you, man. Like it's fun. It's fun, right? It's gonna be that 1/12 collection here, and here is the initial offering. So you get the hearse mobile that's converted for the Ghostbuster style. You get a little gurney. I love that little gurney. You also get in the librarian ghost and Slimer. You get like a very classic, cool looking Slimer, and it's gonna open up, right? All the doors open up. There's gonna be open up the hood here. You can check that out. And then there is a second version. So interesting here what Haslab's doing. They're introducing a base model, which is from Ghostbusters 1, but they're also introducing a Ghostbusters 2 deluxe set. Basically, that top half and like some of the fenders and things can be swapped out to create the Ecto 1 from Ghostbusters 2 or 1, whichever one you want, right? Really cool, though. Here's that like different attachment, different radars and little things that going on, all the little fun little whistles here. Here's the interior, which is fully decoed, right? You get all fun paneling. The flooring's even done in the molded plastic as well. You get seats back there. You get all the boys riding in there.
And these shots, I think, are super done well. And I just feel looking at that, like that could be like from a movie, like a movie set picture,
Yeah.
Like with the lighting that's going on and those lights that you get inside the car.
Yeah,
like it's ridiculous how lifelike this looks.
Yeah, like again, this is really fun. Doing a good job on that car. Here's Egon with his little Ghostbusters 2 merchandise here because they're famous at that point. They saved New York City. There's Bill Murray, shooting out the blaster. All the little fun accessories you want from both movies. The gurney, I love, again, that gurney, you being the proton pack carrier, just like you want, man. A lot of fun things here from this. You get all of the boys in their, I believe, Ghostbusters 2 look. Because we already have
it's the Ghostbusters 2 look, yeah.
Because we already have the ones in their khakis, right?
Right, from Ghostbusters 1. Yep. Yeah, we got in the Ghostbusters 1, all 4, and as well as Ghostbusters Afterlife, like the looks. And then we've even gotten the slimed out Ghostbusters as well. So this is kind of our 4th team.
Right, and get those there. So the cool thing they're also doing here, so you can choose either one of those offerings, right? Maybe you just want the deluxe, maybe you want just the base figure or just the base Ecto one. But either way, if this Haslab hits its goal within the first 2 weeks, 14 days, they will unlock, what's this guy's name? Tully. So he's Rick Moranis, right? Rick Moranis' character where he kind of joins the Ghostbusters team. And so regardless of whether you've backed the base car or the deluxe car, if we hit the goal in 2 weeks, everyone gets Rick Moranis action figure, man. I think that's so cool.
Yeah, the Honey I Shrunk the Kids guy.
yeah, Rick, yeah.
Oh, that is cool. So with this, though, there's no tiers, correct?
Correct,
There's no tiers to be unlocked?
No tiers. The funding goal is 12,000, and if 12,000 backers. Last I checked here, we were already at 4,170. So go to third. What is that? Third or fourth of the way there?
Third of the way.
Third of the way there, right? And it's literally day 1, right? 44 days left, right? They give them the full 45 days too, which is nice. But yeah, the base model. So this is what you would get with the initial base model here: $325 for a vehicle, 2 figures, and lights and sounds, interior, everything like that. Josh, what are your thoughts? You know, you kind of always like to pull information from all of it. So
Yeah, let's see. I don't know. I'm still trying to grasp if this is the right thing, like with no tiers and to do with
mm,
this. And I think like it is kind of nice because for me, like since I already have a set of Ghostbusters, like I don't want to spend like I like this option because I don't have to spend the extra money to get another set of Ghostbusters if I don't want to. But if I'm a
right.
super fan, then I can get the Ghostbusters 2 look. But I'm
Mhm.
satisfied with just getting the Ecto 1. So at 325, dude, Slimer, no figure. That's a half figure. That's an accessory. But you're getting a figures, right? So you want to subtract $25 from the price. You get
Okay.
an awesome translucent figure, another villain, which is awesome. And then so the car is gonna be $300. Now, how much was the Robbie Reyes one?
I'm
It was
trying to
like
think.
350, right?
I think it was 350 for the Robbie Reyes. Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's like this technically for 325 with the lights,
Yeah.
with the
350
look.
was
Yeah,
edge of
350.
things.
So it's a little bit cheaper, but it's also I mean I would say they're probably the same size. I think the muscle car is gonna
Yeah.
be wider, but I feel like this one's longer and like
Yeah.
has more going on with it. Because it's the
Yeah.
Ecto One. It's not just
Mhm.
like a basic muscle car.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
So I feel like they did kind of like learn their mistake. Like, okay, let's try to lower the price a little bit, but it's like not much.
Mhm.
$325. I still feel like it's a lot. Now,
Okay.
am I going to be getting it? Yes. But is it a lot? Yes, I'm allowed to say it's a lot.
Right. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Of course. So there's the base model, 325, $25 less than Robbie Reyes. But here's the deluxe model. Deluxe takes you up to $400, so an additional $75. But that gives you all four of the Ghostbusters and all their accessories, right? Proton packs, the beams, the little capture things, and the swappable hood part, right? You get the base part and the swappable hood to make it Ghostbusters 2 look, as well as the rims plus all the everything in the base offering. So for $75, what are you thinking on that?
See, now this is I think priced appropriately because the amount of your accessories you're getting, four extra figures, that's $100 value with the accessories. That's for me, that's $125 value right there, just
Yeah.
normally.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So like the 325 I think is a bit overpriced, but looking at this, I would subtract 150 because the five figures plus the accessories. 150, so it'd be 250 for the car. And that makes more
Yeah.
sense to me. Do you know what I'm saying? 250
Yeah.
for the car if you kind of factor in everything that you're getting. So yeah,
And you can
honestly, I'm not that like I like Ghostbusters. I love the movie, but I'm not I'll drink the Ecto Cooler every now and then. But like I'm actually leaning towards the deluxe model, if anything.
it's just more bang for your buck. And
Yeah.
if the early bird special gets unlocked, you're getting a fifth figure for
Yeah.
free. You know, like you get that additional figure if it hits the goal. But
Then
like
that drops the car to 225, which that's
that's
reasonable.
decent, man. With the
Yeah.
lights and sounds and the sculpting that's going on inside of it.
Yeah.
I think I agree with you, man. I think the deluxe model is a better bang for your buck. Yeah, it's more
It's the
upfront, but
way to
like
go. Yeah.
you're just getting more out of it, man. But here's all the beautiful lights that are going to come with it, right? All the headlights are going to be turning on. The siren comes on as well. Here's the back view of it. I
That's
mean,
awesome, man.
it's so cool. Like just can really make it look like Ghostbusters 100% how you want. All the doors open up as well. And here's the inside. The radio lights up, dude. Like all the little intricacies too. I love seeing on this car.
Yeah, I think with how flawlessly they've executed everything about this set, I have no doubt it's gonna fund. Like this is like easy because it's like if it's like they made the Millennium Falcon, it's like
Hmm.
there's no
Right, right, right.
Ghostbuster fan that doesn't want this. It's not like no random thing. So there's and looking at that size, holy crap, it's actually big. This thing's big.
Yeah, 22 inches long, 8 inches wide, and the base is nine, about 10 inches there, and then 11 inches with the extra, accessories on that one.
Dude, and that little thing lights up the sign,
Yes,
or is
it
that a
will.
print?
I believe it lights up. It does change, I believe.
Oh my gosh, this thing. Yeah, I'm getting the deluxe. $400. Who cares? Yeah, deluxe is worth it.
I think, yeah, it lights up. I agree, dude. I agree. It's pretty nice. Also, like, great play feature to have the roof be swappable because then you can swap it out and put your figures in there. Like, it makes playability so much better.
Right. It's like anytime you got those vintage collection Star Wars ships where the piece pops out, and so you can have like access to play in there.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. And then just a cool way to like create that with the swappable toppers, man. So yeah, you got You got both of those ectos. Here's the a better look at that translucent ghost figure here, man. Just hit some light on that, right? And she's gonna glow nice and beautiful. Here she is a little more in just the render. And yeah. Now, Slimer, they're playing this one up a little bit, I believe. From what I could tell, he has his base is translucent. He has like a little bit of translucency happening, but he's just a big old chunk of plastic. So I don't know if you'd be able to achieve this look without some After Effects or some like Photoshop, but you can get a little bit, a little bit.
Well, I would I would I would say you could probably get some good shots. The reason being because it's translucent. All of it's translucent, right? Because it's one piece of plastic, so that the green is on top. So if you lit it
Oh,
up from the bottom, the light is actually going to glow green. Like it's going to light
mm,
up very well because it's translucent and the paint's just underneath it. So
I
having
see.
that
Yeah.
piece be clear and let the light actually go in, it's going to work very well. And like I feel like you can get this look now, not to this degree, right? But I feel like you're going to be able to get this to an extent.
Yeah, I think you get some glow to it for sure. For sure. But the Slimer looks good, dude. Like for like a little dinky little figure, like there's good texturing, there's good sculpting. Like he looks fun, man. I love this Slimer. All right, but there's both versions, base and the deluxe. Ghostbusters 1, Ghostbusters 2. Everything you're getting here, again, that's the deluxe set there. It's pretty nice, man. Those like these figures alone are just chock full of goodness here, man. Just everything you can want from them.
And then something that I like, I think also too, what's going to take this to the next level if you have the Mezco Ghostbuster set. And I would see that that set's going to kind of shoot up in price now, just because,
Okay.
like, imagine having those Mezco Ghostbusters figures are phenomenal, dude. It's a soft goods,
Yeah.
jumpsuit, so all the articulation is hidden, and they're gonna. I would say they'll scale. They should scale well because something I noticed with the Ghostbusters line is I felt like the Plasma series ran a little bit short compared to like
Okay.
Black Series, Marvel Legends, and GI Joe Classified. Like if you have the Ghostbusters team, they're kind of all pretty short. Like even like Bill Murray, who I think he's pretty.
Egon would be the tallest, but and
Yeah, but
Ernie.
they all just kind of ran.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
feel like a half inch too short for some reason. So, but yeah, in those mezcos, imagine that you have your mezcos with
Yeah.
this would be
With
phenomenal.
like, and this is an in hand. Like basically, this was live at the New York Comic Con. They pulled it out, had it on display. I mean, look at this thing, man. All those lights are like nice and bright. They stand out in the in the daylight. But yeah, dude, I that would be kind of interesting throwing some like mezcos in here to get that like realism. And then when you
Yes,
shoot it, man, it could look
exactly.
really good.
Because then like the lights, I think the car is super realistic. But then once you
Mm-hmm.
like remove all the joints from it, then it's just gonna take that picture to the next level, man.
Yeah, it's just fun photography there for sure. A lot of potential. And again, there's that little runner too, like that sign runner, man. It changes.
Wait, pause.
Yep.
I don't think it lights up. It kind of looks like it's like a paper. Like maybe you switch out papers, you think?
Potentially.
Because do you see what I'm seeing? Like I kind of seeing
Oh yeah, this little cut right
like
here.
an edge. Yeah. Which I don't mind. I don't think that's big
Okay.
of a deal. Like I think they're just swapped out papers, which is fine with me.
Right, like it lights up behind, right? There's lights behind it, but then just swap out the little signage.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, interesting. All right, and so I was gonna ask you, Josh, you getting this, and you're already kind of leaning towards the deluxe, right?
Dude. Yeah, honestly, I was just gonna get the regular just because like, it's something I wanted. It's something I was like, this is a
Yeah.
no-brainer Haslab. They gotta give me the Ecto one. But I'm not that big of a Ghostbusters fan. Like I like the movies, so I was like, I'm just gonna get the standard. But then
Mm-hmm.
seeing that only $75 for how much you're getting for $75, I'll get in the deluxe. I'm getting
Yeah.
the deluxe.
And you could potentially offload parts of that, those four figures if you don't want them as well,
True, true, true,
to
true, true.
someone who want them, and you could recoup more than you bought into it,
Right,
right?
right, right, right. Yeah, because I technically just want the car. Like I'd be fine
Yeah.
with not having because I'm gonna put my Mezco team. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna display
Yeah.
the gray suit Ghostbusters 2 team
There might be a homie who could only afford the base, but didn't wants the Ghostbusters 2 look.
later on, right?
Who
Yeah,
knows? Who
that's
knows?
smart.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, there's always you can always part things out with Haslabs and recoup a little bit of the cost there. But yeah, okay. Josh is going with the deluxe. I agree, dude. It's better bang for your buck, right? Just goes your money goes a lot further on that deluxe set.
Yeah, and something like I wonder if this is gonna be the precedent for Haslabs where there's no tiers and the tiers are basically the person who just pays extra. But the thing is with like this kind of base and deluxe models, like hopefully if they do this, it's like this where the deluxe model is actually cheaper for what you're getting, and so that way incentivize everybody to get the deluxe, and so then
Mm-hmm.
everybody just pays more. Because like I said,
Which
it's worked on me, right? Because I'm not
yeah.
I
Yeah.
wanted, but it's just so much better to get the deluxe.
Yeah, that's true. And that's what Haslab wants, right? They want to make money. So
Yeah, exactly. But I still though that's still cool that they're doing the early bird special. I just wish it wasn't an early bird special, just because I feel like this will fun, but sometimes it just takes the news to get out. Like I don't.
yeah.
This is gonna be a long time. Like I feel like it should have been. What they should do instead is do no early bird special and just have a higher goal for the whole session. So maybe do
Mm,
like an 18,000, 20,000 unit goal till
okay.
the end of the 45 days. Because
With no tiers, yeah.
with no tiers, yeah, just do the deluxe and standard 20,000 goal. We unlock this tier. I mean, not just do a tier, one tier, but like do a massive goal, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like what
if you hit it, then
the
boom,
end
yeah.
goal, right? Yeah, it's like usually Haslabs, I would say 20,000 and above is success.
Yeah.
So yeah, just do a 20,000 tier instead of the early bird, because yeah, it's hard. I feel like it's hard to get to 12K in 2 weeks. It's just like
It's tough.
we got to spread the news. That's what this video's for.
Yeah, that's true. We gotta let everyone know. And they did have the opportunity to like show it off during Comic-Con, right? A big convention.
That's huge. That's huge.
New
Yeah.
York Comic-Con, right? Like that does help get the word out
Yeah.
to non-collectors. But yeah, I mean, if you guys want to get this made, if you guys want Tully, come on. Get the start spreading it, posting it. I'm pretty sure everyone knows about it, but keep reminding them, like, hey, 2 weeks, man.
Yeah. And I feel like that's a good point. I think this too goes beyond 6-inch collectors. Like I think random people would buy this. Like this is just an iconic vehicle from an iconic franchise. It's a centerpiece, exactly. This thing I think is going to sell units, man.
I think they'll do good. All right, well, friends, let us know down below which Ecto Cooler won, if you're getting one.
Ecto one, yeah. Ecto one.
Sorry, Ecto Cooler.
Yeah, I started that. Sorry.
And how many Ecto Coolers have you drank today? All right,
we got to drink one in celebration for this.
One for the boys there. All right, but yeah, let us know down below. And spread the news, friends. Share this video so everyone can get that information about this Haslab. I think it's going to be a fun one. I agree. It's going to fund, but we'll see how much it funds.
And one more thing, like just thinking beyond what else they could do. Dude, maybe they give us the Stay Puffy giant marshmallow next Ghostbusters Haslab. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know what you're talking about. How much articulation can you pull off on that thing, though?
Dude, walking through the city. Give me the Stay Puffy marshmallow man Haslab. Next Haslab, guys.
All right. The next Plasma series.
I'm calling it.
You called this one, so.
Yeah.
All right. As always, friends, thanks for tuning in. Keep collecting, keep playing, and may the action figure gods smile upon you. Peace.